Hi, it's Ross Cook with the Center of Balance and Effective Communication. Hey, last night we talked about how do you get started. Plain and simple, what do? You want to begin to evolve your life and do things differently. Tonight we're going to talk about how do you go from the complex to the simple. And that's really a big piece of it. How do I get all the things that are swirling in the world? Whether if you look at the news coverage or whether it was Harvey or Irma and these are big events. I'm not doubting. I'm not suggesting for a second they're not. But the way they're forced at us, then there's Vegas, then there's this, then there's that. It just turns into a frenetic thing, all of which we feel we care profoundly about, and we worry, are they milestones in our society? And it goes in it, and all the complexity of it just is exhausting. If I'm going to evolve and change my life, what am I going to do? How am I going to do it? The language of your life and the philosophy of your life, are they the same languages? By that I mean, do you talk about things in a frenetic way? Well, then does that mean the philosophy of your life is frenetic? Here's some silly little words. Do you say better? In your conscious mind, when you say I am better, your conscious mind immediately goes back to better than what? So somebody shows up at work and they had the flu and you say, how are you doing? And they say, I'm better. Their brain says better than what? Oh yeah, I remember when I was really sick. And then that thought alone brings up a bunch of ideas and feelings and emotions and of illness. The complex to the simple. In thy heart are the stars of thy faith. Johann von Schiller said that. In your heart are the stars of your fate. How do I extend to the infinite beyond my understanding, the stars, and understand what my life's going to be? Ernest Holmes used to talk about a return to sane simplicity. This is in the 1930s when everybody thought the world was going really fast. How do you return to a sane simplicity? I believe there is more to life than increasing its speed, is what Mahatma Gandhi used to talk about. More to life than increasing its speed. The illumination will be as you begin to progress, as you begin to find and progress into your authenticity. It's not going to be a bunch of thoughts. It's not going to be a bunch of right thoughts. It's going to be felt. It's a journey of feelings. All manifestations, Ernest Holmes said, are an effect. They're an effect of something. So if something's going fast in your world, what's in effect? It's an effect of. What's the cause? How do you get to the root cause? And we spoke last night about silence and spending time in quiet and in looking for the feelings that are connected to it. Tonight we're going to end with a couple Leonardo da Vinci thoughts. You're never too far off when you're spending time studying minds and lives and manifestations of Leonardo da Vinci. He was one of the big, great beings that's ever existed. And he said that simplicity is its own ultimate sophistication. So how would I make my life more simple? How would I make my life closer as I examine that? Are the languages I'm using and the philosophy that I so choose and so really want in my life, how do I make them one? How do I get to the oneness of that? Here's an exercise for you. Okay, here's an exercise. The exercise is, Da Vinci would get up every morning and he would think, I am. That's a very interesting phrase, and we can go back through all tribal cultures and in the Middle East and the rise of Christianity and all that. The ancient Hawaiians, 1,000 years before that, were saying anything after I am is an opinion. Because I am is that connection to the unworded God. I am. Leonardo started with I am. The next place he went was I feel. And the third place he went was I feel I am. Now those look like odd little distinctions. They're not made to be distinctions that are there to be really pressure-oriented in just getting the right word or the right language. They're actually an invitation into examination of your feelings, examination of knowing what's going on in your life. I am, I feel, and I feel I am will bring an amazing amount of flow into your life. Notice we're not saying just clarity and perfect answer, like dot the I kind of. No. It'll bring you into a place where flow and oneness begin to emerge. And then if you realize you're really in a nice place right then, pay attention to what jumps in there and gets in the way. What gets in the way of this whole flow thing for you? This evolution of yourself, the return to a sane simplicity within yourself. Hey, have fun with it. Play with it. See how long you can concentrate on it and have it be one with you. I'm Ross Cook with the Center of Balance and Effective Communication. I love you. I love all those you love, all that you love. And we'll be meeting again soon. Jomo.